Tell Sir Edward we're back. No.
You've been getting around, Sarah. Are you on visiting terms with all the local nobility?
Doctor, let's get a few things straight, shall we?
Oh, dear. You know, I'm afraid you're going to be awfully confused if you ask me to explain about the TARDIS.
The TARDIS?
Yes, my police box. You were a stowaway, I imagine.
Yes, but we'll come to that later. Now then, why are you helping Irongron?
My dear girl, I'm not helping him. Lynx is. I'm trying to stop him.
Lynx?
Yes, perhaps you're lucky enough not to have met him yet. Nasty, brutish, and short just about sums him up.
There was a strange-looking knight with Irongron.
Yes, but he'd have looked even stranger if he hadn't been wearing space armor. He comes from a planet where the surface gravity is many times that of Earth.
A man from the stars?
Mm-hmm.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Because I never lie. Well, hardly ever. You ever heard of UNIT?
You work for UNIT?
In an advisory capacity, yes. Well, they asked me to look into this question of the missing scientists for
Well,
them.
I thought you were responsible for that.
My dear girl, I don't go around kidnapping scientists. No, Lynx brought them here to staff his workshop. Now I've got to find a way of sending them back to their own time.
This is the magician.
Yes, this is the doctor.
You've done well, Sarah.
How do you do? It is a pleasure and a privilege to be in the company of civilized people at last.
A courtly rogue.
Is he willing to change his allegiance and serve Sir Edward instead of Irongron?
Well, he says he wasn't serving Irongron, and there is another stranger at the castle, someone called Lynx.
Yes, he's your enemy, I assure you, not me. And we'd be well advised to join forces against him.
Does he speak truth?
I'm not sure. I suppose I could have been wrong.
It's a generous admission, especially coming from one of the fair sex.
Or he could just be changing sides to save his own skin.
These wizards and warlocks were ever a treacherous breed. We had best be wary of him.
Sarah?
Yes?
The section you're in now runs right through the infrastructure. Move as quietly as you can.
Understood.
Now it's the second opening you come to on your left. You understand?
Yes. Rogan, is it much further?
No, about another 15 meters. You're almost there.
Oh, I hope so. Don't think I can go on much longer. Yes, you can.
Come along, Sarah. Stick at it.
Oh, don't get trouble. I keep getting stuck.
Marvellous thing about old Sarah. Terrific sense of humour.
Come on, Sarah, hurry.
Doctor, where are you?
Straight ahead. Look, I'll shine a light. Can you see?
Yes! Doctor, I can't move.
Of course you can. You've got this far.
No, I'm stuck.
Don't panic, Sarah. Don't panic. Ease round and try again.
I'm jammed. I can't move either forward or back.
Oh, stop whining, girl. You're useless.
Oh, doctor.
Oh, doctor. Is that all you can say for yourself? Stupid, foolish girl. We should never have relied on you. I knew you'd let us down. That's the trouble with girls like you. You think you're tough, but when you're really up against it, you've no guts at all. Hundreds of lives at stake, and you lie there blubbing.
You wait till I get out. I can manage. I don't need your help, thank you.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Oh. Ow.
Splendid.
Oh, wait.
You've done marvelously, Sarah. I'm very proud of you. I really am very proud of you.
What are you waiting for?
Just touch these two strands together, and the Daleks are finished. Have I that right?
To destroy the Daleks, you can't doubt it.
But I do. You see, some things could be better with the Daleks. Many future worlds will become allies just because of their fear of the Daleks.
It isn't like that.
But the final responsibility is mine. Mine alone. Listen, if someone who knew the future pointed out a child to you and told you that that child would grow up totally evil, to be a ruthless dictator who would destroy millions of lives, could you then kill that child?
We're talking about the Daleks, the most evil creatures ever invented. You must destroy them. You must complete your mission for the Time Lords.
Do I have the right? Simply touch one wire against the other, and that's it. The Daleks cease to exist. Hundreds of millions of people, thousands of generations can live without fear, in peace, and never even know the word Dalek.
Then why wait? If it was a disease or some sort of bacteria you were destroying, you wouldn't hesitate.
But if I kill, wipe out a whole intelligent life form, then I become like them. I'd be no better than the Daleks.
Think of all the suffering there'll be if you don't do it.
Doctor! Doctor, I've been looking everywhere for you. Davros has agreed to our terms.
He submitted?
He did, but he asked only one thing, that he might be allowed to address a meeting of all the elite, scientific and military.
He's going to put a case.
Yes, but a vote will be taken. It's a foregone conclusion. It'll be a complete landslide against any further development of the Daleks. We won.
I'm grateful to you, Garman. More grateful than I can tell you.
The meeting's about to begin. Will you come?
Yes. South Croydon. You're a good girl, Sarah.
Oh, look, it's too late apologizing now. Everything's packed. I've got to go.
How did you know?
What?
I've had the call from Gallifrey.
So?
So I can't take you with me. You've got to go.
Oh, come on. I can't miss Gallifrey. Look, I was only joking. I didn't mean it. Hey, you're not going to regenerate again, are you?
Not this time. I don't know what's going to happen.
You're playing one of your jokes on me, just trying to make me stay.
No. I've received the call. And as a Time Lord, I must obey.
Alone.
Yes.
And I'll give your love to Harry and the Brigadier. Oh, and I can tell Professor Watson that you're all right.
We've landed,
And-
Sarah.
What?
We've landed.
Where?
South Croydon. Hillview Road, to be exact.
That's my home. Well, I'll be off then. Yeah.
Thanks.
Don't forget me.
Sarah. Don't you forget me.
Bye, Doctor.
Bye.
You know, travel does broaden the mind.
Yes. Till we meet again, Sarah.
This isn't Hillview Road. I bet it isn't even South Croydon. Oh. You blew it. Hey,
You! He blew it!
Hello, Sarah Jane.
It's you. Oh, Doctor. Oh my God, it's you, isn't it? You've regenerated.
Half a dozen times since we last met.
You look incredible.
So do you.
I got old. What are you doing here?
Wow. UFO sighting, school gets record results, I couldn't resist. What about you?
Same. I thought you died. I waited for you. You didn't come back, and I thought you must have died.
I lived. Everyone else died.
What do you mean?
Everyone died, Sarah.
Can't believe it's you. Okay. Now I can.
Did you hear that? Who's she?
Rose, Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane Rose.
Hi. Nice to meet you. You can tell you're getting older. Your assistants are getting younger.
I'm not his assistant.
No. Get you time.
Sorry, it was only me. You told me to investigate, so I started looking through some of these cupboards and all these fell out on me.
Oh my God, they're rats. Dozens of rats. Vacuum-packed rats.
And you decided to scream?
It took me by surprise.
Like a little girl.
It was dark. I was covered in rats.
9, maybe 10 years old. I'm seeing pigtails, frilly skirt.
Hello, can we focus? Has anyone noticed anything strange about this? Rats in school.
Well, obviously, they use them in biology lessons. They dissect them. Or maybe you haven't reached that bit yet. How old are you?
Excuse me, no one dissects rats in school anymore. They haven't done that for years. Where are you from? The Dark Ages?
Anyway, moving on. Everything started when Mr. Finch arrived. We should go and check his office.
I don't mean to be rude or anything, but who exactly are you?
Sarah Jane Smith. I used to travel with the doctor.
Oh, he's never mentioned ya.
Oh, must have done. Sarah Jane, mention her all the time.
Hold on. Sorry. Never.
What? Not even once. He didn't mention me once.
Oh, mate. The missus and the ex. Welcome to every man's worst nightmare.
Where'd you get them?
I suppose you've seen too much now. It's not as if anyone's going to believe you. Aliens are falling to Earth all the time. It's not just those stories you hear on the news. All sorts of creatures. Some have got lost, like the one you saw me sending home last night. Some of them crash land, and some of them want to invade. You still believe me?
Yes.
Really? How come?
Because you're bonkers, but I don't think you're a liar.
Oh, well, that's nice to know. No, except about the bonkers bit.
This place is beautiful.
Thank you.
Not so bad yourself, fella.
What does that mean?
Oh, he's mine.
Is that good or bad?
That's bad. That's very bad. It's just you, though. On your own.
The government knows all about aliens. And then there are secret organizations dedicated to finding them, but they tend to go in all guns blazing. I just think there's a better way of doing it.
But how'd you get started?
I met this man. A very special man. Called the Doctor. And years ago, we traveled together.
In space?
Space and time. Then it came to an end. And suddenly, I was back to a normal life. Electric bills, burst pipes, bus tickets, and rain.
She's completely looped the loop.
There, do you see? Who can I talk to about it? For years, I tried to forget. And then I met him again. The Doctor. We both changed. But it's funny because we were still both the same. And I learned that I could carry on here on Earth doing what we always did. And that's when I started this. I began my life again.
And the bubble shock factory. It's run by aliens.
All right, everyone's an alien. You, me, the Pope, James Blunt. Actually, I can believe that one.
But Kelsey, you saw it. That great big alien creature.
I saw a muffin in a suit. That's all. Like in the films, it's pretend.
You circled back again.
Another invasion, obviously. Little green men.
There was a scientific project in Switzerland. They created their own black hole. If it gets free, the Earth will be swallowed up. So K9's sealing it off.
Greetings, mistress.
K9.
He's my friend.
K9. I think K9. That's so lame.
He's been in there for a year and a half now, plugging the distortion. And every so often, he passes my way.
Your best friend's a metal dog with its bum stuck in a black hole.
I know. How are you, K9? How do you feel?
Misunderstanding of the functional nature of this unit, mistress. I do not feel. However, all circuits are functioning at full capacity.
Can you ever come out, K9?
Oh, K9, this is Maria.
Greetings, young mistress. I cannot emerge until this breach is sealed.
How long will that take?
I cannot estimate the duration of this task.
What is he? Nuts and bolts?
The small female is hostile.
Don't listen to her.
Regret I must transfer my coordinates, mistress.
Bye-bye, K9. Good dog.
Affection noted, mistress.
How long's he gone for?
I don't know, but I miss him. And don't you laugh, Kelsey Hooper. But he was my dog. My daft little metal dog. And now, I'm on my own. I take it this is your domain? Who are you?
Nobody. I am nothing.
Any chance you could be a bit less cryptic?
It's hard for me to make you understand. Ephemeral minds are so limited. Behold. As you can see, I have no self. I exist only to bring disorder. That is my purpose.
But why?
Chaos is my blood, and air, and food. You are the key to that chaos. I have been waiting, searching through time, for just the right person, at just the right moment. I took you to aid the coming of darkness.
Where's Luke? Where is my son?
The Bane never came to Earth. In the timeline that I have created, Luke Smith never existed.
People who don't exist, they end up here, don't they? And there's nowhere land. So where is he? I demand to see my son!
He is lost in the forgotten places, even further out than you.
But if I died all those years ago, never mind the Bane, what about the Slovene and the Gorgons and the patriarchs of the Tin Vagabond? I stopped them all from taking over the Earth. What happened to them?
I turned them all away. All I need is the meteor.
Why? What's so special about that?
Those other species, they invade for profit, power, revenge. The meteor is pure chaos. The destruction of the Earth for no reason at all. Just blind chance. This is food for me.
You destroy all life on Earth. You don't even care.
I care about you. You are so wonderful, Sarah Jane Smith. Your life was so important, and I found the right moment to snuff it out with the help of Andrea Yates.
Andrea was my friend.
She wished to save her own life. I could only remove you with her consent.
She agreed to it.
I must go now. Events are moving towards their end.
No, don't go!
I will return when the Earth is no more, and I will explore your potential further. In particular, your memories of this doctor.
You leave him alone.
I can use you to find him. Imagine if the doctor had never existed, what chaos there would be across the stars.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Harriet Jones, former Prime Minister.
Yes, I know who you are.
I thought it was about time we all met, given the current crisis. Torchwood, this is Sarah Jane Smith.
I've been following your work. Nice job with the Slitheen.
Yeah, well, I've been staying away from you lot. Too many guns.
All the same, might I say, looking good, ma'am?
Really?
Not now, Captain. And Martha Jones, former companion to the Doctor.
Oh, so was I. But how did you find me?
This, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Subwave Network. A sentient piece of software programmed to seek out anyone and everyone who can help to contact the Doctor.
What if the Daleks can hear us?
No. That's the beauty of the Subwave. It's undetectable.
And you invented it?
I developed it. It was created by the Mr. Copper Foundation.
Yeah, but what we need right now is a weapon. Martha Becker unit, what did they give you? What was that key thing?
The Osterhagen key.
That key is not to be used, Dr. Jones. Not under any circumstances.
But what is an Osterhagen key?
Forget about the key, and that's an order. All we need is the Doctor.
Oh, and excuse me, Harry, but... Well, the thing is, if you're looking for the Doctor, didn't he depose you?
He did. And I've wondered about that for a long time, whether I was wrong. But I stand by my actions to this day because I knew that one day the Earth would be in danger and the Doctor would fail to appear. I told him so myself, and he didn't listen.
But I've been trying to find him. The Doctor's got my phone on the TARDIS, but I can't get through.
Nor me, and I was here first.
That's why we need the Subwave, to bring us all together. Combine forces, the Doctor's secret army.
Wait a minute. We boost the signal, that's it. We transmit that telephone number through Torchwood itself using all the power of the Rift.
And we've got Mr. Smith.
He can link up with every telephone exchange on the Earth. He can get the whole world to call the same number all at the same time.
Billions of phones calling out all at once.
Brilliant. Who's the kid?
It's my son.
Excuse me, sorry, hello, Yanto Jones. If we start transmitting, then the subwave network is going to become visible, to the Daleks.
Yes, and they'll trace it back to me, but my life doesn't matter. Not if it saves the Earth.
Mom.
Thank you, Captain. But there are people out there dying, on the streets.
Marvellous woman. I voted for her.
Did not.
Now, enough of words. Let's begin.
Grid power activated.
All terminals coordinated.
National Grid online. Give him everything we've got.
Connecting you to Mr. Smith.
All telephone networks combined.
Sending you the number now.
Opening Subwave network to maximum.
Mr. Smith? Make that call.
Calling the Doctor.
Where's he gone? Sarah's bloke, where's he gone?
He was just there.
Where's the Doctor gone? That all really happened, didn't it?
Yeah.
Affirmative.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm afraid the wedding is cancelled. Mr. Smith, I need you.
Welcome back, Sarah Jane.
Mum. You all right?
I'm going to be fine. I've got you, haven't I?
Can't believe the doctor ran off like that.
Sudden disappearing acts. Yeah, it's him all over.
Sarah Jane, escalation of temporal flux.
Temporal flux escalating.
What do you take me for, Sarah? I just thought I'd go the quick way. Oh, I like it in here.
Can we have a look?
What, in the TARDIS? My TARDIS? Of course you can, yeah.
Oh, wow. It really is, isn't it? It's bigger on the inside.
It's beautiful.
Transcendental dimensions.
Oh, what does this do?
Hey, don't touch. You came all that way for me.
You're so important. Not just to me. The trickster wanted to end your story, but it goes on. Things you've done, Sarah, they're pretty impressive, but things you're gonna do. Future.
How about we could go for a ride? Or back to the dinosaurs, yeah?
Another planet? No way. For one thing, you were grounded by the Jadoon, and your parents never forgive me. Is this the last time I'm ever going to see you?
I don't know. I hope not.
Bye, Doctor. Until the next time.
Don't forget me, Sarah Jane.
No one's ever going to forget you.
It's almost ready.
Listen to me, both of you. I want you to remember.
We are doing lots of trouble.
No. I want you to remember everything, every single day with me, every single second.
What's he doing?
Because your memories are more powerful than anything else on this planet. Just think of it, Sarah. Remember it, Joe, but properly. Properly. Give the memory weave everything, every planet, every face, every madman, every loss, every sunset, every scent, every terror, every joy, every doctor, every me.
I remember. No!
Memory weave overloading.
I remember. We need that key! What is happening? What's happening?
Initial target lost. The device is overloading. Too many memories. Too many.
Reverse it! Bring that key back!
Come on. All of you, tell them. Think of us, Sarah Jane. Remember Maria and her dad? And all the stuff we did? Like the Gorgon.
And the clowns, and the Zodiac, and the Mona Lisa. All of it. All of it.
Just think, Grant. All the countries you've been to.
Every country in the world.
We've starting self-destruct.
Rotor circuit. Can't get out. I've got you.
Now we're in trouble. The weed's gonna blow up, and we can't get him out.
What?
Can't escape. I need the key. We've now entering detonation phase.
I can't unseal the door. The power line's gone.
You drained it.
Doctor! I'll knock it out!
I can't open it.
No sonic screwdriver.
It's inside the TARDIS.
And we can't get in, because guess what? We stopped ourselves getting the key. Oh, that was clever.
I just want to say, I'm so glad I saw you again. I waited all this time, and it was worth it. Every second. Funny thing is, though, your funeral turns out to be ours instead.
My funeral?
Doctor, all of you, you'll have to look for me, please.
No, but listen, my funeral, don't you see? It's my funeral!
With the lead line coffin!
Yeah! How much time have they got?
Big Bang, 10 seconds.
Come on.
10. 9.
Total destruction imminent.
7. 6.
Hurry up, Brad!
5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
What do you mean, the Mona Lisa?
Yeah? Smells like roast chicken.
Now then, Smith and Jones.
Sarah Jane Smith! Step away from them!
Too late. Said I'd stop you.
You and who's on?
Mom, that army.
We go now. Thank you. Thank you. You good people.
I think that's all right.
To be, you're mine, mine!
That was a spaceship.
What will they do to Harrison?
Set him to work, I hope.
That's amazing. Amazing.
Who's this again?
Just the cleaner. I mean, I was the cleaner. I have no job now. So you people, you do this all the time. That's wonderful.
Give this lot a call. Mention my name. You're just the kind of agent they need nowadays. Put them back on the right track. And the pay will be very good. I'll make sure of that.
The surfboard has failed to live up to the hype, and Joseph Surf has disappeared after
That's
the most
enough,
disappointing
Mr. Smith.
launch in the history.
Well, I'm certainly not disappointed.
Oh, poor Mr. Surf. The real Mr. Surf. Nobody will ever know what really happened to him.
Oh, Sky, could you get me that CD you promised me, please?
Sure, wait me a second.
What are you two up to?
Nothing. Sorry, Sarah Jane, it's a family thing.
Hi, Sky.
What's going on?
Present for you. Got Clyde to do it.
For me?
Well, it's your room, isn't it?
It's great.
Nothing's too good for my sister. Come in.
I've seen amazing things out there in space.
But strange things can happen wherever you are. I have learned that life on Earth can be an adventure too.
Oh, look!
In all the universe, I never expected to find a family.